Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Boruto episode 213. So, last time was an awesome episode. I feel like I say that all the time now because these last handful of episodes have just been great. But we see the emergency shutdown code being used on Delta. We had the defection of Amado and, obviously Koji confronting Jigen and everything, and we're kind of seeing a live feed of that encounter right now where Koji was like ended the episode with him saying, "I was created to kill you." I'm so excited to see more. But Amado is proving his usefulness so he can, be granted asylum here in the Leaf while he defects and everything. And I'm really excited. I'm worried for Koji because I feel like he could be a really cool character and I don't want him to die here, but I don't see him like being successful if they do fight in this moment. I don't see him taking on Jigen alone, so but yeah, let's get started with this episode and see what happens, shall we? Alright, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. A little bit of recap. Ugh. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. We're still a little bit in recap territory, but I felt like there was a little bit of new info there, or I'm just not remembering. Yeah. Then he gets stabbed and poofs. Shadow clone. How impudent. There it is. That's where the episode ended last time. And now this is where the opening is about to happen, I feel like. And close my eyes. We're getting a little closer, like 5 or so more episodes before we watch this opening. I'm excited to watch it. Oh, I was created to kill you. So the Leaf now know that they're planning on doing the chakra fruit thing, right? We didn't know that, or I guess they didn't. The Leaf didn't know that before. I don't think. We had an idea that's what their goal was. Actually, I will write that down. Although I don't know why I'm writing it down. Not much to talk about regarding chakra fruit, but okay. And we're back. Woo. True identity. That's a title. The question is it Jigen's or is it Koji's? Or is it Amado's for some reason? Damn. Here we go. Oh, that was cool. Oh. Yeah, covered him with oil, lit him on fire. Oh no, the feed! No, I want to watch! Whoa. Oh, due to the karma, I'm guessing? I was confused at first, but I think. Ugh. Me want. Right. Right. This guy. Absorbing it all. It's crazy because now that Kawaki has the karma, like this guy could die and still be remanifested within Kawaki, right? Later on. Hmm. Damn. Ooh, okay. Hmm. Oh. Yeah. And now that info gets revealed. I don't know if Sasuke's told other people about that yet. Interesting. Bomb protective vests. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Oh shit, here we go. Nice. Oh, he shrunk. Maybe. Yeah. Oh! Substitute? Or Shadow Clone? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Now they know. Ah. Yep. He's given you quite a bit. Okay. Good job, Shikamaru. Not that simple, okay. Hmm. Oh. Damn. Shit. Damn. Yeah. That means that, yeah, he hasn't been fully revived yet. I'm just waiting for that feed to turn back on. Okay. 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 Jeez. Okay. Shit. So his true identity, learning about Ishiki then? I was hoping it'd be Koji. Oh, the feed is about to turn back on. Okay, that makes sense. That's why he needs Kawaki. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, what's that? Is it a seal or a summoning? A seal. Oh, shit. What is that? Seal you within the flames. Ooh. What are the flames? Well, shit. Oh, shit. Yes. But how? Shit! No! I want so much more! Damn. Well, a lot of this episode was info that we kind of already knew, but with a little extra subtleties to help, and there was still some new info too. It definitely like deep dived into some of the things that we already knew. All right. Man, these past couple episodes have been great, though, haven't they? I love. The funny thing is I almost love episodes like this. Like, you could get rid of Koji versus Jigen or Ishiki. I just love episodes that's just lore drops, you know? But anyways, that is it, guys, for episode 213. I almost forgot the number. I was so into the episode. But yeah, like, there's something about learning all of this info that is so much more exciting to me than, like, actually watching some of the fights, you know? Because I just love being like, I love when everything comes together, everything they've set up, everything they've built up, and all that, and learning how it all works and everything. And I feel like we're one step closer to that, you know? But damn, alright. So now the leaf is, I think, I think the Leaf Village is now, I mean, at least like all the people in that room and everything are now on the same level as the audience, I think. I'm trying to think of things that we know that they don't know. And I don't think there is anything. I actually, I could be wrong. There could be something I'm forgetting. But all this info about like how the karma works and everything and Ashiki and all that like we kind of knew and Sasuke kind of knew but everyone else didn't quite know yet, you know. It's all out in the open. Same with the chakra fruit, like I couldn't remember what was known in old Naruto because I feel like we knew since old Naruto that the divine tree would, you know, suck up all the energy and produce a fruit that the Otsutsuki wanted. I feel like we knew that from old Naruto. Maybe I'm mistaken. But I don't know if our characters knew that because they seemed kind of shocked. Like, I don't know, they seemed both like they seemed shocked like they knew about it, but they also seemed shocked in a way that they didn't know about it. So I'm like, I'm a little confused, you know, where it's like part of it felt like, oh my god, they're trying to do that, whereas another part's like, oh my god, what is that? You know, that's kind of like where I felt like there was an in between there. So I'm a little bit confused there. Like, did our characters here all know about the chakra fruit before this episode, or was this a revelation to them about the chakra fruit? Because they knew about the infinite Tsukuyomi, which was basically the same thing, but did they know the steps leading past that all the way up to the chakra fruit, you know? But I don't know. Either way. So interesting distinction of the way Jigen works. So basically what we learned was the karma is them basically taking a copy of themselves, transforming it into data and embedding it into a vessel that is capable of handling their chakra. So that's what Momoshiki did. I guess Momoshiki was able to tell in his last moments that Boruto was a worthy vessel, you know? Which is crazy because when it came to Kawaki, Ishiki had to do all these tests on like a bunch of kids to find like a proper vessel. Whereas it was fortunate that one of the people, I guess it would make sense that one of the people that came to kill Momoshiki would be one of the people that are strong enough for him to inhabit, you know. But yeah, so he compressed himself into data, turned himself into this karma mark, and then over time, the karma mark decompresses the data and eventually fully takes over the body, and Boruto is essentially gone. So that eliminates the possibility, at least for now, it eliminates the possibility of, like, I was thinking, what if eventually Momoshiki, like, revives enough that he's kind of like a Kurama for Boruto, but it seems like unless they find a way to halt it, like at that point, you know, where Boruto can wield this power, this extra power from Momoshiki, but not have it take over his body. Which, I mean, with Boruto being the main character, unfortunately, with the meta perspective there, I do believe there's going to be a point where, you know, they find a way to stop this. Like, obviously, I don't think they're just going to kill Boruto in order to prevent it, you know. But yeah, we have that distinction with the karma coming out, and then we also learned that Jigen currently possesses the karma still because Ishiki didn't choose to revive into Jigen's body. God, there's so much info here. I'm just trying to, I know I'm kind of reiterating everything the episode said, but I'm trying to like rationalize it all in my head, make sure I understand it. So the reason all this started was because for some reason Kaguya betrayed Ishiki and almost killed him. And Ishiki was able to shrink himself down, climb in the ear of a nearby monk who happened to be Jigen, and has been remote controlling his body from the inside this whole time. gave him the karma mark, but chose not to revive through it, because Jigen's body wouldn't be able to handle the chakra. Now, so there was that flashback arc in Naruto that gave us kind of some history on Kaguya and Kaguya's kids and all of that. And wasn't it something where Kaguya kind of like fell in love with a human for a time, and maybe I wonder if that's why Kaguya betrayed Ishiki. I really do. I've said it many, many times going through Boruto. I really would like to rewatch Naruto, because I do feel like I remember seeing like Kaguya fall in love with just like a simple man, you know, or something like that. But so I wonder if that's the motivation, or if there's another motivation that we just don't know about as to why she betrayed him. Like, were they supposed to come to this planet, harvest this chakra fruit, and then like share it, and Kaguya didn't want to share it, and that's why she did it? I don't know. We'll have to learn more as to why, but I think we kind of knew it too, but it's nice to hear it again. I can't quite remember if we did or not, but the Ten Tails is a seedling. So the Ten Tails kind of helps subjugate the planet, and then turns into the tree, which then produces the fruit and everything. So like they always show up with a Ten Tails and everything. But yeah, man, so much stuff. Like, it's so interesting. And now we have seemingly Ishiki being sealed by Koji using this fire sealing thingamajiggy. At the same time, we have Amado saying, I'll show you guys, it's not impossible, I'll show you guys how to kill an Otsutsuki. So the question I have is I wonder what this is that they're doing. Because the thing is he set it up as like these marks on the ground, and then the fire came up, which makes me think of it as a jutsu, which makes me think of it as chakra. But then when he wasn't able to absorb it, my first thought was, is it somehow not chakra that they're using, so he's unable to avoid it? But I don't know how you could do like a jutsu like that, but not use chakra. But I guess they're obviously going to go into it. I'm sure we're going to find out, you know. Unfortunately, I mean, I wonder, because I talked about it during this episode about how technically this could work, what Koji's doing, and then we have to worry about Ishiki reviving in Kawaki, you know? But I don't know. I also feel like it's not going to work, because I feel like we need a bigger confrontation than Koji versus this guy while the Leaf Village watches, you know? But I don't know. I'm really intrigued as to where this is going, and all this info we're getting from Amado. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I gotta give props to Amado, because he's growing on me pretty quickly. Like, I really hope it's not any kind of like double cross sort of thing. But he came in, he requested asylum, he, you know, obviously I don't agree with the bomb collar on Shikadai, but he's just trying to ensure that he gets the right paperwork and everything to properly, you know, get this asylum that he's seeking and everything. So, I mean, obviously I feel bad for Shikamaru and Shikadai and all that they're going through, but seeing Amado do all this, and they're like, hey, we need something before we're gonna grant you asylum, you know, and then he gave a lot. Like, he gave far more than I think he needed to before he finally said, like, hey, okay, I've given you this much, can you give me asylum, and we'll talk more, you know? So props to Amado for giving up so much, and then also just accepting a verbal agreement and not being like, hey, well, you know, we'll just wait for the paperwork and then I'll tell you more. So yeah, I'm really digging Amado's vibe, and obviously it's really cool. I've always thought Koji was one of like the coolest inners amongst the the Kara, and now if he's on our side, that's great. I can't wait to learn more. And like I'm really like, even Naruto addressed the fact that he's like that fighting style, you know? So all these pieces coming together, I'm just waiting. I'm essentially now just I've already made my theories as to, you know, the fighting style. Does it have to do with Jiraiya or whatnot, you know? Was maybe Jiraiya the inspiration as to Koji's creation? You know, maybe it doesn't have to do with anything, like my two theories of it, like my crazy theory of Koji being like made from the body of Jiraiya that was like salvaged from the ocean, you know, or something, or the idea of it being like a secret love child kind of thing. It might not be either of those things. It could just be that Amado was inspired by Jiraiya's fighting and used that to create Koji. Maybe Koji isn't, you know, because he talks about how these are all creations, but I feel like they were people at one point too, because they mentioned being like cyborgs and everything. But I don't know. We still have a lot to learn in that regard, but I'm super excited to learn it. Also, I forgot to talk about this. This happened earlier in the episode, but they confirmed that the Otsutskis are from another planet. Now, could they still open up the idea that they're from another planet in another dimension? I still think that could be a possibility. But, at least for now, it seems I think I'm going to go with the assumption that they are just in this dimension from another planet. You know, they're just aliens. As simple as that. So, it's, regardless of that, because I was always confused, because they jump between dimensions and everything, so I was thinking like there could just be another dimension that they come from. And especially because there was also a line that Jigen or Ishiki said when they, I think it was when Naruto and Sasuke were about to start fighting him, and they were at this dimension, and he said something along the lines of like, this is a planet where all life has already been eradicated, or something like that. Which, like, or a dimension where life has already been eradicated, or something like that. So, which, like, kind of leads me to the idea that, like, some of these other dimensions could have had life in it before maybe a chakra fruit consumed it, or something. I don't know. But I remember there was some kind of line. I don't think I ever talked about it either when it happened in the episode, but it was just one of those things that just made me think briefly, you know? But, and then really the only other thing that I'm trying to wrap my head around, I'm trying to remember from old Naruto, is chakra didn't exist in this world before the Otsutsuki arrived, right? It was like, it wasn't a part of the people. Wasn't it like bred into the people through like Kaguya and everything, like sleeping with a human, having a child, they had children, and that's how like chakra slowly integrated into the world. But they came here with the intent of doing a chakra fruit like right away, I thought. So either I'm mistaken and I'm completely forgetting, and maybe this world did have, like, everyone here did have chakra before the Otsutsuki even showed up, or whatever. But if I'm not mistaken, if I am right about that, then does that mean the chakra fruit doesn't have anything to do with chakra? I always thought that the divine tree, like, absorbed all the chakra, and I actually kind of thought that's what they said here, too. But if there wasn't any chakra in the first place, they did say it, like, devours the lives and everything. Is it just a culmination of, like, lives being, like, sucked up, you know? Or is it, like, only a chakra thing? I don't know. I definitely, God, I wish Naruto wasn't so long. I really want to rewatch everything, but I want to, like, I could just jump to some of these arcs where I, like where we first start learning about Kaguya's past and everything. I could just go watch that little bit again and everything to try to remember whether there's chakra in this world beforehand or not, kind of thing. But I hate I have like this little, not actual OCD, but a little bit of it, to the point where I don't want to jump to the middle of something. Like if I'm gonna rewatch Naruto, I want to rewatch it from the beginning to the end. You know, I don't want to jump in the middle. It's the same thing. Like honestly, when I watch reactions, I do the same thing. I find it crazy that some of you guys like to go to reactions and only watch like the highlight episodes. Like if like these episodes have been great, but if I wanted to go watch a reaction and I wanted to see someone see these episodes, I'd go to someone's channel and watch their reactions from episode 1 to now to be able to see their reaction to this, because I want to see their build up, how they enjoy the show and everything. I don't want to just see their reaction to like just one episode, you know? But maybe I'm just a weirdo in that regard, because I think a lot of people do just go to reactions for like the one hype episode. Like, I mean, it's even shown in my views. I got a lot more views on like episode, I think like around 66 or something around that is one of those like really good ones. And I got a lot more views on that one than any of the ones leading up to it, pretty much, you know? But yeah, it's really interesting. But yeah, I really want to learn more about that stuff. I really should watch more of old Naruto. Maybe I will do that soon. The thing is like I've been so into watching other things while because a lot of times I'm playing video games in my spare time when I'm not recording. And a lot of the times I have either a live stream up, which I've been doing recently, of someone playing the same game that I'm playing, or I am watching I'm watching other reactions kind of thing. But but recently I've been kind of like getting dried up on reactions that I want to watch at the moment, and kind of taking a break from it, except for like the few that I watch that release weekly and stuff like that. But maybe since I've been feeling a little bit dried up and I've been getting a little bored watching like live streams and wanting something different, so maybe what I'll do is I'll start rewatching Naruto. Maybe I'll just start with Shippuden, because I've kind of already seen all the way through normal Naruto by watching Blind Wave's reactions. They're pretty much like at the very end, skipping filler. So maybe I'll start at Shippuden and just watch it in dub while I play games, you know, and that way I can play and I don't have to worry about trying to like read subtitles and stuff like that, and just have it going all the time. But it's just so many episodes. But anyway, I'm really excited for the next episode, guys. I can't wait to learn more of what's happening. Like, we've already learned so much, but this, like, I'll teach you how to kill an Otsutsuki and everything, and see what they're doing with Koji, and will it work, will it not, you know, but what is it? Even if it doesn't work, will we be able to utilize this, you know, whatever this is, it's actually seemed to be working a little bit. Maybe we can enhance it and make it better, you know. And I mean, obviously the long-term question of how do we save Boruto from, you know, being taken over by Momoshiki and stuff like that. But maybe with, you know, genius scientist Amado mixing it up with Kitsuke or something like that. What was his name? I can't remember his name. Damn it. I think I wrote it down at one point, didn't I? I don't think it's in my, like... Oh, Katasuke. That's what it was. I did write it down in my notes in the right spot. Good for me. But maybe them working together, they can really research the karma and come up with a way to halt its progress or something, you know? But anyway, that's all I got. Can't wait to see more. Thank you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see a couple episodes ahead of time. Right now, you can do so on there. Also, on my Patreon is different Patreon exclusives. I just started Mob Psycho on there. There's different things like Lucifer on there as well, and early access for some of my other shows and all that. So thank you guys so much. Check that out if you're interested. Link in the description, or it should be popping up on the screen. And I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.